Hi, everyone. Welcome to Before the Fork, the 28-day experience. I'm Robin Shea, and this is day 27, the evening message. And what I thought I would do is just have a little expansion on this morning's message. I'm cutting off the top of my head, aren't I? There we go. And this morning's message was it was about falling off the wagon and what to do when you fall off the wagon. And as I shared with you today, I fell off the wagon the last 3 weeks. At least, I guess that's pretty harsh on myself. I didn't necessarily fall off the wagon because I walked and I lifted weights in the basement and I did a couple other things that, were helpful for myself. But what I didn't do is what I said I was going to do. Hi, Kim. And that was show up for myself at my 5 a.m. Yoga, or I'm sorry, 6 a.m. I have to get up about 5:10 to get there at 6. And anyway, yeah, I flaked out on that several times. So today I talked about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off to get into a new routine, just to kick yourself into gear. And I showed up at the gym today. And I have a little basement workout room hi, Tammy, that I love. And that's where I train Abby, out of that basement workout room. But then there's a gym just a rock's throw from my house. And it's literally a mile and a half from my house. And it's a great gym in kind of this industrial center. So the traffic count is super, super low. Hi, Teresa. But the equipment is phenomenal. And I don't know why I don't go more. We've been members of this gym for many, many years. All my boys go. Mac used to train out of there, train other people out of there. Anyway, today I thought, I'm going to go lift. That's what I'm going to do. Now, when I had my gym, it was all the way across town. And it was just a private, small gym. Had great equipment, but just a little private, small gym. So anyway, I got dressed this morning and I didn't allow myself to think. I didn't allow myself to get in my head. And I just got in my car and I drove to the gym. Oh, I wish I had it. Here, I'm going to try to show this to y'all. I have an app on my phone called Jeff Fit. That's J-E. See if you can see it right there. That's Jeff Fit. And I clicked on Jeff Fit because I've used Jeff Fit for years. So I've got tons of workouts stored in Jeff Fit. So I went to my workout log. I picked an old workout that I wrote probably in 2012, 2013, called Train Like a Warrior. I wrote this and I went to what did I go to? I went to back, chest and back. Anyway, there's my workout. There's everything that I did today. I had my little Tabata timer on my phone, put my headset in, and I was the only person in the gym outside of the little gal that's working at the desk. So the music was pumping. I had my headset in. My workout was, I took it off Jeff Fit and wrote it on a piece of paper so I didn't have to keep up with it. And I crushed it. I worked out so hard and sweat's dripping, and I thought, this is exactly what I needed to do. It was so perfect. I can't even tell you. It just made me long. I love to lift. I love to lift weights. I love to empower women with the courage to go in the weight room when they don't feel like they belong. So weights are home to me. I mean, that is home base. That's where I started. As a matter of fact, some of y'all may find this funny. For my 17th birthday, I asked my mom and dad for I think at the time it was a Nautilus system, a weight system. And I remember my dad just going, "Are you serious?" But I wanted it, and he got it for me. So that was my 17th birthday present. So anyway, weights are just a part of who I am. One of the reasons I don't lift for the entire year is just overuse injuries. I try to temper it. I move in and out of at least 4 different types of fitness every year for that exact reason. I do not want to get overuse injuries. And when you lift heavy, you're pretty inclined to get maybe some tendonitis. Your muscles get tight, your ligaments get tight. So pairing it with yoga, pairing it with slow and steady cardio, biking. I really try to do that so that I just don't break down um, and get overuse injuries from just sticking to one form of fitness. So anyway, so today was exactly what I needed. And it made me kind of rethink what I'm going to commit to for the fall. And I'm really looking forward to weight training at minimum 4 days a week. And my sessions are anywhere from 36 minutes to 52 minutes. It depends on the program that I pick, but that's how anal I am. I know exactly what's going on when I walk in I never ever walk into the weight room without a plan. Ever. I know exactly what I'm going to do when I step foot into the weight room. Just like today, I knew I had access to a lot of great workouts. It was just a matter of picking one, and that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to weight lift this fall. It felt so right to be back in the gym, but I'm also going to keep up and maintain my yoga once or twice a week, just to keep the flexibility. I've really come a long way in my yoga practice and I do love it, but I'm going to give it a little bit of a break and focus on the weight training. So it came to me today when I felt really lost and frustrated this morning. I was overwhelmed. I was judging myself. I was criticizing myself. Everything that we know not to do, I was fighting against doing it to myself. And the answer was right down the street at the gym. It just felt so good. So I was so happy to be there. So that's the message for everyone tonight is don't beat yourself up. Keep yourself open. If it doesn't feel right, that's okay. Remember, we're working with two sides of the pole. When it doesn't feel right, it could be because you're overthinking it. And remember, our mind will kill ideas if it has the opportunity. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to kill ideas and keep us safe. It's the importance of survival over creativity. Survival is going to win. So if it can kill an idea, it's going to kill it. So you could be overthinking it, in which case you need to come over here and do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 blast off and just launch into whatever you think is going to snap you out of that state of overthinking. And that's what I did today. And I found a really beautiful blend in the gym. And, I'm thrilled to start going back to BAC. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take Abby there to train tomorrow. It's a bigger facility than my basement, and we've gotten all the basics down. So I think she'll really thrive when we go to BAC and she sees, like I said, I love seeing a young person walk into their confidence from a very timid place. I love to see that transformation. It is truly like a caterpillar to a butterfly when I see these young women that don't feel like they belong. And all of a sudden, 12 weeks into it, and they're commanding an entire weight room, and they know how to rack and unrack and re-rack their weights. They know how to choose the grips. They know how to use the chalk. It's just, it's very empowering to me to see young women come into their own in that environment. I love it. And the same for young men. There's a lot of young men that aren't in organized sports, and I see them in the weight room. As a matter of fact, there was a young man that came in today when I was working out, and he wasn't your athlete type. And you could tell the kids are on fall break, and two boys came in when I was there today, and they were probably 16, 17 years old, and he was so cute. He did a little set of hammer curls against the kind of like in front of the mirror, just really timid. And he did his little hammer curls and he sat him down. And I could tell he had no rhyme or reason. He didn't have an organized workout. It was just kind of floating from room to room, looking at the equipment. And after he did his one little set of hammer curls, he walked over to the little towel cleaner and the spray bottle of stuff. He walked over and he wiped his weights off. Anyway, everyone belongs there. Everyone. So to see this kid kind of fiddling and finding his way, that brought me a lot of joy too. He'll get there. He will absolutely get there. So I love you all. I hope that was helpful for any of you that are wondering what you're going to transition into as far as fitness goes this fall. Even me, an old seasoned person that's been doing this for a lot of years, even I stumble and have to recalibrate and find my space. And I did that today, and I'm really, really pleased that I did. So tomorrow I will be with y'all in the morning. It's our last day together. I hope that y'all saw the link over to the other page, the Before the Fourth, the original page, the discussion group. That's where this discussion will continue. And just remember, you have one more day to get all of your downloadables off of the Dropbox before that dissolves and goes away. So please make sure that you pull everything off of the Dropbox and get that into your archived set of Before the Fork tools, and because it goes away tomorrow night at midnight. So, okay, I love you all. Have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you first thing in the morning. Bye now.